Oh, he went full peacock mode there. Look, you know what they say. When you got it, you got to flaunt it.
Now, here's George. He has been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game.
This is something Barnes needs to keep working on. When he's hitting from three, this guy is almost unguardable.
Here he goes. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for two.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Back to George. Takes the 13-footer, and it's Mexico City with the rebound. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Stolen by Weber. Jordan against Barnes. Here's Weber. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
Here's Jay.
Yeah, the defender all over.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
The first one falls.
Jay taking 2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter basketball. Barnes outside to the middle. Here's George. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Here's Jay. Jordan outside. And the foul on Jacoby Walter. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And Barnes comes to help. Just 5 to shoot. From the baseline. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Wow, now this is how you want to start your games. Flawless shooting so far.
Here's Weber. It's tipped, and he's able to get it back. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter, and Barnes comes to help. Jordan left side. And that one is good.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Ingram, he's checked in for Walter.
Number 3, Brandon Ingram.
Barnes passes to Jaquez. Ingram outside. Barnes right side. Ingram kicks to Barnes. 4 on the clock. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
There you see the strength of Barnes. He's really hit the weight room, improving that upper body strength.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
An 85% mark from the line. There aren't too many players in the league who are going to score a much better percentage.
And it's in there. Jay has got 6 points.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Ingram. Last time out he had 14 points. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
And the whole court is open for Ingram. He's got the accuracy to hit that from mid-range.
Here's Jordan. Goes up the baseline. And there's another one for Mexico City.
Perfect approach for what the D was showing on that possession.
And so it's Weber with it. He brings it up for Toronto. Trailing by 2.
Going for a dunk, Ingram uses that physicality, clearing the defense out of his way.
Here's Jay. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Weber looking around. Barnes, bounce pass. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Now, here is George. He's guarded closer. They now take the lead. He's got 5.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Jay, defended by George. And the basket by Jay. Toronto's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Weber outside. Teardrop shot, and it's blocked. They recover it. Barnes can't get it to go. So for Mexico City, their last game a win against the Rockets in Houston. Jaquez with the rebound.
Try to get spicy and totally whipped, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least about a week.
Weber outside. Back to George. And it's blocked. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. For Toronto, they have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Some changes for Toronto. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Weber. And it's Green in for Jaime Jaquez. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 1:09 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Jay, headed by Green. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
George with no one around. Buries it from three-point range. George has got 9 points.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Here's Jay. 11 points in the game.
Oh,
Yes!
Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Now here's Green. 9 points last game. Pass to Ingram. Shoots over Jordan. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Ingram's got his 3rd basket of the night. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And there it is for him.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
And the shot goes in. 8 points for him.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Raptors lead by 3. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. Close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
Barnes and Poeltl make up the inside pair. Then it's Ingram. Then it's Green, and it's Moore in at the 2 guard. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. Now here's Ingram. Moore in the corner, or the 3. Traps in the tray. Moore's got the lead up to 4 now for the Raptors.
many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass? And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And Ingram has got the ball here for Toronto. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Mexico City.
Yeah, and a bit of a revenge game for them as they were swept in the two-game season series from last year.
For sure, this is a team that feels like they should never be swept in a season series by anyone, but especially when it's one of the heavy hitters from the other conference.
Oh, look at the handles. Gets through the D and then powers it home.
Such a pretty move inside. Clark, how do you stop that? Now here's Ingram. 11 points in the game. And the Raptors tack on 2 more. And we see dunkers get technicals for hanging on the rim, slapping the backboard, or Richard even staring someone down. Should refs let that slide, or is that something they got to pay attention to?
I don't mind the hanging on the rim, the smacking the backboard. I love that aggression. The staring people down, that's something you got to be careful with because that can cause some problems, and we don't want any of those issues on the court.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And Toronto making a change here. Walters checked in.
If you want a t-shirt.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Here's Ingram. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Ingram's got 7 points for the quarter.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Jay, and he banks in the layup.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Toronto leading by 3. Barnes left side. Pass to Walter. Screen by Pirtle. Takes the 3. Sinks the triple. Walter's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Here's Jordan. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Barnes. He's got 6. Here's Ingram. That shot misses. Great D that time from Jordan. Mexico City trails by 3. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
They are just killing them on the interior.
For Mexico City, they've had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And Toronto making a change here. George is checked in. Now, here's George. He's got 9. Down low. Barnes can't get it to go. For Mexico City, they've gone a superb 7 of 7 from the field here in the second. Ingram with the steal. And stolen by Jordan. Fast break, here we go. Here's Jay. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Jay's got 8 here in the quarter. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Ingram outside. Pirtle with a screen on Jordan. It's Ingram on the wing. Guarded by Jordan. They need this. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
What a move by Ingram. Taking the foul, but also getting the bucket.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Here's Jay. He's got 21. Five on the clock. And there's another one for Mexico City.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Timeout,
And
timeout.
Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
Yeah, they made some spectacular plays in it right to the very end. Just couldn't get over the hump.
And that is why coaches preach about the details. The margins in this league are razor thin.
Green, he's checked in for the Raptors. On the inbound, and George with the stuff. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
They double him with George. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
Called on the play.
Pass to Weber. And it's denied. And here they come. And it's out of bounds. Still Mexico City's ball. Shot from the inbound. And the basket by Jay. Jay's got 25 points in the game. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Mexico City?
When you pile up the blocks earlier in games, it really can affect the other team. They lose confidence offensively.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Raptors lead by 2.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Now, here's Green. Still scoreless. Cover in the post. Back to Green. There's the pick. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's good. Weber's got 7.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Going inside. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. You look at Washington. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
You know, right now for Mexico City, they were projected to be one of, if not the best team in our league, and thus far, they have not disappointed.
Scotty Barnes, he's checked in for Toronto. Jaime Jaquez comes in for Green.
That's a nice dime from Barnes, showing he can break down the defense with his passing.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Mexico City shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. Good on both.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Back to George. Toronto working the ball around now. Pass to Walter. Oh, good on the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. $19 seconds left now here in the second. Now, here's George. Tight defense on him. Pass to Barnes. Over Jordan. Barnes can't get it to go. He got it up. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Brandon Ingram. He's been the guy making things happen for the Toronto Raptors. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
You like how he's attacking on the interior, going after those high-quality looks. I mean, they tried to hassle him defensively, but...
And the next topic to touch on, a look at which players might be appearing in the upcoming dunk contest. And that about wraps it up. And as the
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been one outstanding game from Jay.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Starting off the second half, here's Jordi Fernandez's 5. Toronto trailing. Weber the pass to George. Jaquez against Jordan. A 3 from Barnes, and it's Mexico City with the rebound. Jay's got 4 rebounds now tonight. 13 feet away. And there's another one for Mexico City.
And I like the decision-making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
Yeah, if they aren't going to take away his space from mid-range, look, he's going to continue to shoot.
Now, here's George. He's got 13. Here's Walter, and it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Just 4 to shoot. Raptors need to get a shot. Jaquez with the bucket.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
Mexico City with the ball. It's a 1-point game. Jay. Count that one. Jay's got 29 in the game.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Pass to Jaquez. There's the triple. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Barnes has got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Jay. And he jams it right over Scotty Barnes. Wow.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that.